You like that, right?
Oh, stop trying to use my jokes against me. You jackass. There we are.
All right, cool. How's it sound? Let's take a look. Perfect. Ooh, and pretty good.
Perfect.
Oh no, now it's gonna loop. Oh no.
All right, let me tab it over to.
Okay.
All right, cool.
You wanna just mute that so we can see what we say. Oh, actually, wait. Didn't I once upon a time have it actually up on television?
Did you
I
get
did.
that?
I think I did. Yeah.
I don't know.
Not what we're doing, but what
Oh.
what I'm streaming.
Oh, so you don't need me on?
Not necessarily. I mean, you got the access to the chat. I do not. That's actually something I don't. I have to.
I don't know.
I'd have
if
to
anyone's
dual.
joining.
That's a fair point. We'll have to check maybe in a little bit if that is the case. But through hell or high water, we've done it. We've done it. We survived another Royal Rumble, Tom. 2023 Royal Rumble in the books.
This is literally RudeBoyz After Hours.
This is literally RudeBoyz After Hours. You were right. I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
And we're both tired. But we're here. We're dedicated for you, Rude Nation. We're doing our RudeBoyz rank up of the Royal Rumble winners. This is right now live. It's almost 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
1 p.m. would be a joy.
That would be nice. That's when we started the day.
Earlier than that.
Truth. But we're here. We're doing it. We're live on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. We are going to post this on our YouTube.
I'm not even getting involved.
Okay, that's fine.
We have a YouTube.
Oh my god, this video. We do have a YouTube. Yeah, please don't tell people how I live. Basically, to put it that way.
Yeah.
And this is going in the newest episode of RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. But enough of that, because we're doing a RudeBoyz rank up.
We just want to get this shit done.
Absolutely. So, quick rundown, Tom, of the topics of the categories we have here.
So we have the cream of the crop. Such good shit is our top ranking. I'll drink to that is our it's there but not there.
Next tier down.
Our next tier down is it's fine.
Right. Those are the two, the three. Obviously, the good side. This is the
Yeah.
good side. And this is the bad side.
And then our next tier is what were they thinking?
Right.
Like, come on, like, stop. Next one is come on.
And you have to say it like that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. And then the other one is it's trash, and you have to say it like that.
Yes. So, what we're doing here with the Royal Rumble winners is we're not necessarily ranking the Royal Rumble. You could have a great Royal Rumble and a shit winner, and conversely, you can have a shit Royal Rumble and a good winner. I think how we're gonna view the winners is just kind of the booking decision of why they won. If it was something that was predictable but maybe worked, it might be in like the B tier, we'll say. If it was something that was a nice surprise, refreshing, good. If it was something predictable and it sucked, it'd be down here. You know what I mean? We're all gonna come to different gamuts of Royal Rumble winners, and we're doing all of them. We were just gonna do 88 to 2022, but we watched the newest Royal Rumble. So here we are. We got 2 new Royal Rumble winners.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, if you didn't watch the Royal Rumble yet, but we'll get there.
Too bad.
So don't worry. All right, so let's hit it up, Tommy. 1989, the first winner, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Oh.
I'm very fine with putting him in. It's fine.
Yeah.
I watched
the first one.
Yeah, so I did do research. You've done rewatches of Royal Rumbles in the past. I haven't watched anything earlier than 1999 before this year. We did our 1998 retro rewatch, and then I watched all of them in between. So 89 to 97 I watched. So I watched them all. I lived 99 through 2023 now. So I think with the first Royal Rumble, they had no idea what the fuck they were doing. It was a 20-man Rumble. there was really no, the crowd got some pops. So I think having Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you know what? I'd actually might put him in. I'll drink to that only because he's the first, and he's got that going for him. You know what I mean? Like that's it. Do you agree or disagree? I could be swayed to be pulled down actually now that I'm saying these things out, because it is just Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I mean, what was the prize? Like
Nothing.
A bag of money?
It might have been
Bragging
a money prize. It might have been bragging rights, but there was nothing. There was nothing really until later. And
I'll do it's fine.
you know what? Yeah, that was. I did not need to be swayed any further.
Yeah.
Conversely, I think Big John Studd, winner of the second Royal Rumble, 1989, should probably be put in. Like, what were they thinking?
Yeah.
I don't think anything really came of Big John Studd. My middle name Mud. Dirty Water Flow. Too much for you, cuz.
I mean, he showed up in movies.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's great. I'll give you my 1989 Royal Rumble watch. It started with Demolition. Yeah, well, yeah, spoiler alert. It started with Demolition, which was cool. Oh, I love a good 1 and 2 pairing. Like, ooh, that's immediate drama. They're tag team champions, I think, at the time. Like, what happens?
Yeah, you're right.
Andre came in, Jake the Snake came in. There was a whole thing going on. Like, the first third was really exciting. The second third, you had Hogan and Savage, like, having some drama because the Mega Powers are in the midst of exploding at this point.
Right.
That was cool. I woke up at the end, and so I'm very fair to think I put it in this one. Sure.
Yeah.
Again, they were probably like, okay, now we got to do something. You know what I mean? All right. 1990 Royal Rumble winner, Hulk Hogan. WWF champion Hulk Hogan.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was just a match, at this point. It was just a match to do that. I would probably put him in. It's fine. This match had some pretty good star power. It was this was when you first get the showdown of Hogan and Warrior. Like that iconic scene where they kind of like the first time they interact. No, it does actually lead to WrestleMania 6. Yes.
I don't know, man. I never bought into Hulkamania.
Fair, but you got to look at it from that perspective.
Yeah, no.
He was WWF champion, and he was the best thing they had going.
Put him into it's fine.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's do one of these just to get Tommy a little more in the shot. I know you're happy about that.
Big fat pig.
Hulk Hogan's second win. He won it for the members of the Gulf War. Oh yeah, you look thrilled. There's a little bit of delay on the monitor over here. He won it for the members of the Gulf War. Thank God, because we never would have gotten out of that thing without him. And this was definitely so. I've noticed with my rewatches that the first win is a little more organic, and the second one is like, oh yeah, Vince wants a do-over.
Yeah.
So this was definitely a do-over because it was all the whole Americana, peace in the Middle East stuff. Big hotbed topic of the time.
Yeah, I'll put him to come on.
Really?
Yeah, didn't buy into Hulkamania.
I think
I get it.
So, Nation.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nation. Hey, what do you think? Oh God, that fucking chat is up there. Nation, we have these things called RudeBoyz vetoes. We call them vetoes. What do we call them? We call them some fucking thing.
Vetoes?
I am going to veto you. I will not put him in.
You're
come
gonna waste
on.
your veto on this?
Well, because I think you're being blinded by your hatred for Hulk Hogan.
It's not hatred, it's dislike. There's a difference between hatred and dislike.
I think you are blinded by your dislike for Hulk Hogan.
Because if it was hatred, it would be it's
We're gonna have this fucking chat thing on this blocking this cocksucking bot. Great.
Yeah,
anyway,
I don't know how to get rid of those.
I probably Well, am I gonna waste my veto?
You know what? Whatever. Put them in.
How about we put? How about this? What were they thinking? Compromise.
Sure.
All right. Cool. All right. 1992. People love this Royal Rumble. This is Ric Flair. Ric Flair wins the vacated WWF Championship. with a tear in his eye.
Why was it vacated again?
It was vacated because there was some shenanigans between Hogan and Undertaker swapping belts. There was a lot of Taker won it at Survivor Series, and then he lost it back to Hogan at Tuesday in Texas. But there was a lot of interference, so I think Jack Tunney vacated the belt.
Jack Tunney.
Right.
I'll drink to that.
I like that. Yeah, I think Flair winning at number 3.
Yeah.
I like that. It's a great Rumble. People like it. I'm still like, we did just watch it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Actually, you know what? Probably would be a way to get this fucking chat out of here is to fucking spam the chat right now, right? Wouldn't you think that's a...
we could try.
Yeah, we'll try it a little bit. This little live technicalities right now. Moving on to 1993. Yeah. This is the first time the Royal Rumble winner goes on to WrestleMania. Aphelion is joining us. Welcome. Sorry for the late night stream. It was tough to pencil this in.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us.
Dealing with, people.
a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
We'll just put.
Whoa.
A lot of.
Thank you for joining, love.
Yes. Thank you.
That's weird that it it's all there.
What's all there?
Like for some, it goes onto the monitor. You see, the chat itself.
What monitor? Over there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. No. It's still gonna be there. That's great. Moving on. We're just gonna ignore it. That bot coming in and ruining our day. This is the first time a Royal Rumble winner goes on to mainline WrestleMania. Mainline, headline,
yes.
The main event at WrestleMania, and it is the 500-pounder, 26-year-old Yokozuna. I think Yoko's win probably should go into it's fine.
Yeah.
Yoko's obviously the big dog. I hate to say it, but the big dog, the biggest dog in the fight. Who can get? He is the first and only time when they say who can get him out of the ring.
Right.
He actually wins.
The answer was nobody.
Randy Savage tried. He tried to pin him.
Yeah.
And he just kind of just threw him up. Well, yeah. You actually hear Monsoon go like, "Pinfalls don't count," and he just flies away like Poochie.
Yeah, it's fine.
I think it's fine. They tried to make him a big deal.
Yeah,
and he was, don't get me wrong, but, Vince wanted me to be... I apologize. He wanted that to go to... he wanted to be his Vader, basically. I think it's like a big mastodon, which, I mean, listen, Yoko's great and all, he's no Vader. No. Actually, real quick, fun fact, 1990s Royal Rumble was going to be penciled in to be won by Andre, but Andre was in shit shape at that time.
Yeah.
That would have been his last match.
Really?
Too. Yeah. His last WWF match. 1994 Royal Rumble. Controversial winners.
Yeah.
Lex Luger and Bret Hart. Right now the WWF was at a weird position. Their star power was kind of lacking. The steroid trial kind of took a lot of their roster away. In more ways than one. Specifically, also Hulk Hogan went away, joined WCW. I actually think that having 2 winners, it might seem like a cop-out. I think it was pretty brilliant. Because at that point, then it's like, okay, you got Lex Luger, the guy that McMahon has been pushing the whole previous year to go to Mania. Now you have the workhorse of your company, Bret Hart, who obviously is not roided up, not a muscle-bound juice head like some people. I guess not Luger, but he doesn't look it.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like, here we go. Here's my 2 guys. And if it was a test to both men, or a test to the fans to see who would have received the crown per se. I think it was a good match. I think it should have been repeated for the 2006 one or whatever it is, or 2002, the one Batista won.
Right.
I thought it should have been like, because that was actually a little more organic. I would think it'd be. I would put it in such good shit. I'm gonna be bold. That's my hot take.
Was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll agree to that.
Again, we're not ranking the roster because if we were ranking the roster, the Rumble was kind of junk. These 90s Rumbles are kind of junk because the roster is shit.
Yeah, they're not.
And that's no disrespect to the talent. It's just it's not there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not there. Yeah. So
produced,
we're gonna do that. Such good shit. I've already miscount of years. 95. Shawn Michaels' first one. Coming in at number 1. Number 2, David Boy Smith. This is the famous only 1 foot touched the outside, so he was still in the Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
I'd probably put. See, we're not ranking the Rumble. The Rumble wasn't great either. The Rumble was like every 60 seconds, people were coming in, and it was fucking fire. Like, it was just go.
I'm gonna say such good shit because he came in at number
1. You know what? Yeah.
And he survived 30 other men.
So
29 other men.
Yes. Fun fact, also, because I did rewatch a lot of these, I got these 2 WrestleMania main events mixed up. I thought this event where he narrowly wins. Well, he did win, but yeah, I guess narrowly almost got, well, whatever.
Yeah.
This one, when he came in at number 1, led to the Iron Man match. It did not. It led to his match against Diesel. The main event of WrestleMania 11 was Bam Bam vs. LT.
Right.
I got those confused. I thought the Iron Man WrestleMania came before the other one. But what are you going to do? So, but I would put, such good shit to that. Shawn Michaels' second Royal Rumble appearance. See, we're talking about do-overs. You know, they're just like, let's try it again. And this is really kind of like cocksucker Shawn Michaels, I think. I think this was definitely
him crying.
Yeah. It's him and Diesel as the last 2. I think he ends up super kicking them, and like, but they're still friends, you know. And there's a lot of like, you know, Diesel's gonna feud with Taker, so like, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's like clicky, and I mean that at KLIQ. Like, it's very much like, this is like Shawn Michaels. Like, Vince, let me win the Rumble again, and let me go win an Iron Man match. You know.
I'll put with it. It's fine.
I'm just thinking the same exact thing. Same exact thing. A lot of these do-overs are just not. What are you gonna do? Speaking of do-overs, well, not speaking of do-overs, but speaking of coming up a do-over, 1997. Stone Cold Steve Austin wins his first Rumble. Controversial win, in a way, similar to 2 years ago with Shawn Michaels, whereas the person thought he was eliminated. Now, Steve Austin was eliminated. He just was never caught. So he went back into the Royal Rumble. Actually, I think the same thing happened with X-Pac in 2000, but he obviously doesn't win because X-Pac sucks. I'm hating on X-Pac all night, but he's X-Pac.
You know, fucking, I'm an Austin Mark. So
I know you're an Austin Mark, but you gotta.
The way it was.
I think that works for his character.
For that, I would say I'll drink to that.
I like that. I do like that, yeah. So I'll drink to that. 1998. Stone Cold Steve Austin win. Cold Stone's my dude. This is him being like, all right, we're going. We're doing it. There's a mark on him. There's a mark on him. We're making him the focal point of the Royal Rumble. Right. How can he possibly win? He does. Yeah. Again, that's the do-over, you know? Promo, leading to an actual WrestleMania. I don't really know what the original booking decisions were for WrestleMania 13, because that was the whole Shawn Michaels lost his smile. Vacated the belt. It was, between Sid and Bret Hart and Undertaker and Austin, and then that led to the mania of Sid and Taker and Bret and Austin.
Right.
I don't know where we were going, but that's what we got. WrestleMania 14, we know what we got. Austin's winning the belt.
Yep.
Was that going to happen in 13? I don't know. Regardless, him winning the 1998 Rumble, which you can all hear with our retro rewatch. Just check your RSS feeds. I think is still pretty good. Um, but it's so like I can see it. Like it's so like, oh, the odds are against him. How's he gonna win? And he wins. You know.
I'll drink to that.
I think your Austin favoritism is showing, but it's
Where
still a
would you
good
put
win.
it?
It
Where
is still
would
a good
you put
win.
it?
I would put it. It's fine.
Okay. No.
You okay with that? Okay.
Yeah.
1999. The first man to come in at number 2 and win. And his name is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Yep.
And
Russo-rific,
and
baby.
Austin was number
Austin was 1, yes.
But
Another one where it comes down to 1 and 2,
Yeah.
practically. I think they're not practically, but it does.
Right.
Listen. This is Attitude Era, Vince Russo. You know, Crash TV booking right now.
I'm gonna put with. Oh, come on. I feel like, and I know that this led into Valentine's Day Massacre.
Right.
And
But we're not looking at it like that. We're looking at it
I know.
as yeah. You know what? I feel
if
cool
you're
with that.
the owner of the company, you shouldn't be winning
Anything belts.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be seen. But
exactly.
Vince McMahon did become one of the greatest heel figures.
Young
So-
Bucks, Kenny Omega, we're looking at you.
Yeah. Well. So yeah, I like putting that in with.
Yeah.
Oh come on. WrestleMania 2000, my favorite. I'm sorry, Royal Rumble 2000, one of my favorite Royal Rumbles. Excuse me. The Rock is the winner, regardless of what Big Show says. Crybaby Big Show, whatever he says. The Rock is the winner. He goes down in history books as the winner. I think you didn't have any better choice, really, because Austin was I think he went under surgery. I think that was after he got hit by the car and missed some time. I was kayfabe, you know, I had to go for surgery.
Yeah.
I think The Rock winning, I would say it's fine because he is the biggest guy in the match.
Right.
So it's like it was kind of, you know, it was a foregone conclusion. I think him winning.
The Rock. This was The Rock.
He didn't necessarily also need it,
Yeah.
but you know it was there, and
then he went on to face
Triple H and Mankind, Mick Foley was there, and Big Show was there. So like it's one of those. But again, we're not looking at the outcome of those. We're just looking at the winner, and I think him. It's a fine win.
Yeah,
it's a perfectly fine
win.
win.
Need it.
He didn't need it. It could have gone to. I mean, I don't know.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
No. Nope. I like that.
Okay.
You won me. You got me over. The first man to win 3 Royal Rumbles, 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin. We watched this one right before we ended up heading out to watch WrestleMania. God damn it, Royal Rumble 2023.
We're a rough time with this, huh?
It's a lot, bro. It's a
late.
lot. It is. It is late.
You're okay. It's only Saturday.
Patronizing. I could see your face at the thing of. This one I liked because this, in addition to Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back from injury, not directly, but you know, recently, he wanted the championship. Like he was driven. It wasn't a matter of like wanting to be it. He needed to win it. And I think this is probably the most vicious Stone Cold in the Rumble, which leads to a very vicious heel turn. Stone Cold Steve Austin, again, not looking at the outcome, but looking at kind of where the story is going. I think this is probably his best Royal Rumble appearance.
Good shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm with you. 2002, Triple H. Game. It's time to play the game.
I hurt my throat on that.
Lemmy's favorite wrestler. I think. I don't know.
Probably.
I didn't ask him. This is the return. This is the return from injury. You know, this is also like.
Mr. Perfect Show was in this one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, was he in this one or was he in that one? I don't remember. I think it was 2000. Yeah, because 2002 was pretty much WCW has folded.
Right.
So now they're kind of moving on. I think Triple H winning the Rumble it's fine. It's definitely also like
it's kind of like McMahon.
it's Vince like All right, son-in-law.
It's McMahon winning it, but better.
Well, no, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Triple H is totally capable of winning a
Oh, yeah,
Royal
no,
Rumble
no,
on his
no, no,
own
no, I know.
merit, but because like the return from injury, and you know, and not sure necessarily politics. I mean, you could politic with the boss's daughter,
Yeah.
and then that's what happens.
I can say it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Did I? Okay. No, I thought I mixed these two Austin ones up. All right, 2002. I'm sorry, 2003. Brock Lesnar. Now, Brock Lesnar wins the Rumble and goes on to WrestleMania 19. I'm just trying to say these just to kind of give a little bit of touchstones for
This
people
was
who are
Kurt Angle.
Brock.
Brock.
But this is the new face. I mean, well, he's been around since right after WrestleMania 18.
Right.
Was already did he become champ already? Right, because didn't he win at that year's Survivor Series, SummerSlam? I think so. Yeah, he's already been champ.
Right.
Wait. Yeah, because there's 2 belts at the time. Yes. Okay. Yes, there is. I'm getting my timeline confused. He's already been world champ. Established. Done. I like it because he's definitely an upcoming star, and it is something to add to the mystique of Brock Lesnar.
Right.
You know, like at the time, youngest WWE champion, King of the Ring winner, Royal Rumble winner now, eventually a Money in the Bank winner. So what can't this man do? Except win any other belt. He's only ever won world titles. No tag, no secondary.
Yeah. I mean, that's not Brock Lesnar.
That's not Brock Lesnar, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
not the attraction.
But would I say I'll drink to that? I probably should have rewatched this one because this one I'm a little hazy on because it is brand split era. So that's, I guess, is kind of tricky because now they're vying for 2 belts. So you have to deal with almost like more main event stars, or I guess main event stars as part of the roster is concerned at that time, 2003. What do you think, Tommy?
Drink to that.
Drink to that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a fresh face, and it is like, you know, where the company is presumably trying to head for not very long, but, you know, they want to, you know, kind of ride Brock Lesnar for a little bit. 2005. Math? Is that how math works? 2005? 2005? 2005? 2005?
No, didn't you say that was 03?
That was 03. 2004. Thank you.
That's how. You probably should have put numbers in the
I
corner.
should have done that, yes. I think I was
Hindsight.
gonna have something on my phone too. Whatever. It's late. 2004, Chris Benoit. Say what you will. He came in at number 1 as well. Another
I'm a sucker for that, so I'm gonna say such good shit.
such good shit. You know what? As a Royal Rumble winner, and only that, I like that. I like that story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it. Such good shit. I like it. 2005 now, right? Okay, thank you. Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, fresh from internally feuding with Evolution.
Yeah.
But this is making new stars. This is this point. At WrestleMania 21, they're making new stars. Your final 2 are Batista and John Cena. They both tumble over the ropes. And honestly, if you wanted to call an audible and be like, they both win, a la whatever fucking year this was, do it. Because Cena ends up going for the title anyway.
Right, but
the other title.
That was the year that Vince slid into the ring and
ripped both
quads at once.
Fucking animal.
Speaking
of animals, Dave Bautista. Yeah. Oh, I can feel your Batista. Like,
what do you mean?
I can feel your Batista.
What?
No, but I'll drink to that. I like
What am
that.
I doing?
I would put it under such good shit, but I feel like you'd probably rank it lower just based on the man himself.
I was very. I don't like the double winner shit. I was very reluctant on putting the Luger Bret Hart in there, but it was Luger Bret Hart, and I don't like the double winner crap.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Right.
So.
But like the fact of the matter is, you had that happen once, And it happened again organically. Like, it was a botch.
Yeah.
But think about it. Both men ended up going to WrestleMania, so, like, why wouldn't you be like, they're both the winners,
I didn't
you know?
like it.
Okay.
That's why it's in. It's not going to such
Fair.
good shit.
Then why'd you let me do it? Oh, because it was Brett and Luger?
Because it was the first time.
Okay.
It was like...
And only time.
You never saw that happen. And,
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. We're not taking up enough of that camera, enough of that beautiful video space.
Fat face.
Oh, stop. Will you stop? You're beautiful.
Rey Mysterio just put in such good shit.
Yeah?
It's Rey Mysterio.
It's Ray, baby.
He
did it for Eddie.
Number 2, did it for Eddie. And then that was what? Him, Angle, and Orton?
Yes. Yeah.
Mania match is so good.
Good Mania match, but yeah, I mean Ray winning that is just the perfect example of a Royal Rumble.
Ray.
Yeah, but that's a perfect example of a Royal Rumble winner. Like, it should be anybody. Like, yes, granted, 9 times out of 10 it is probably the best wrestler in the ring right there, but shit happens, you know? Like, accidents happen, people get thrown off, people get thrown out.
Yep.
You know, and the spirit of Eddie Guerrero helped Rey Mysterio through.
Yep.
I've already lost track of time and years. So Undertaker's win at Royal Rumble.
Jesus.
We did talk about this, that it is almost like your final 2 was Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. And they were like the peak of their career. Like, they are both their final form of career. Shawn Michaels is having a stellar second career, a second coming, basically. The Undertaker is in his final form. Like, he is like a brick fucking shithouse. He's like running the ropes like a madman. He's insane, and the fact that those 2 veterans, legends, living legends, were going at it for so long. Like, the final 2 went on for a while for those guys. This is my recent search history on Wikipedia, by the way. We looked at some weird stuff at it's not what you think. It's just like, oh, who was in that movie? You know, like, just weird stuff. Anyway.
I'll put it to...
I like it because I think it's so what I was trying to say was that the final 2 in this Rumble would have been like the final 2 in this year's Rumble being like Rock Austin. Like, 2 established, well-loved faces of their era. Whereas they would be Attitude Era, or Taker and Michaels were the like the new generation, let's say. Obviously earlier, but like they were, you know, they were the faces then.
I could put out such good shit.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let me just pull up a list of winners so I can actually get that shit straight in my head.
It's not a winner? This stream.
Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop. Wah, wah. 2008 Royal Rumble, live from Madison Square Garden, the heart of New York City, the Big Apple. John Cena. Look at this smug face. Look at that baby face.
I fucking like it.
I
love this.
am a big fan of this return. And return because he came back from injury, not necessarily early, but way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
And that was huge. And people, that this was something that Dirt Sheets had no idea, you know what I mean? Like, there was no sort of,
which is
you know, and the pop he got
yeah.
was electric until everybody realized, like, oh, right, we hate you because you stink. Yeah. But, like, whatever. It was still happy. The final 3 was Batista, Triple H, and Cena. Obviously, the best 3 guys in the match. Yeah. No, because at the time, because Taker and Michaels were in there also.
With, such good shit.
I am one to agree with you. Sucker for, like, return, especially if it's done right and not like, you know, it's synthetic. Like, this was organic. He came back. Get him in there. The Cody, you know, we'll talk about the Cody one. 2009 Royal Rumble. Randy Orton. Randy at this time is having a feud with Triple H, who is the WWE champion at the time, I believe.
He's just punting everyone in the family, right?
He kicked Vince in the head.
Right.
I think the day before, or the Raw before.
Yeah.
and he goes on to win the Royal Rumble. He's leading Legacy at the time, which whatever, but still, he's got a lot of steam. He's got a lot of smoke behind him.
I'll drink to that.
I was thinking the same exact thing, man. Thinking the same exact thing. I think he's probably the best winner, the best choice for winner in that. You've got a returning Edge. Similarly, 2 years ago, in 2008, 2010, the Royal Rumble, comes back from injury. He was injured at a house show. This was when him and Chris Jericho were tag champs.
Man,
and that led to a.
I wish that I wish that tag team could have gone.
I agree. I 100% agree. But Edge coming back, I think.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking it's fine, but I drink to that. I
think his next return is much better.
His next win, I think, is much better
That's
too.
What
yeah.
I mean.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Yeah.
In 2011, Tommy, the roster, they just had so many people.
So they did a 40.
They did a 40-man. Royal Rumble.
I mean, I can tell you right now where I'd put this.
Where would you put this, Tom?
It's trash. I hated this Rumble.
Yeah.
I get you had so many people, but you know what? You were just throwing.
But we're not ranking the Rumble. Okay.
You were throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks. And you thought this animal would have stuck.
Right.
I just nothing happened with it. Like,
you're right. Can I at least bump him to come on?
Fine.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Yes. Alberto Del Rio. Hilariously, in his in the bio they put on his website, someone wrote, it was almost like they copy pasted on the email that an intern got sent. He was like, "Please put this up ASAP. He's going to be a big deal fairly quick." This is right after his debut, I guess earlier in the year, or late last year, the previous year. So him winning the Rumble was not really a big surprise. Not necessarily a big surprise, but he was definitely kind of a front runner.
Right.
So him winning, yes, it's new face, but it's also like, come on, really? This is where we're at?
Yeah.
All right. 2012. This one I truly do not remember at all. Sheamus wins at number 22. I would probably put it's fine. Like
I would put what were they thinking? I feel like they only did that because at this point in time he was running buddies with Triple H off camera.
That is true.
That's
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was probably like a year going with that, but yeah, you're right. Like he was buddies with Triple H.
Only reason I would say what were they thinking.
Again, I like having a new face winning a Rumble. That's always cool. But you're right. Like sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. And maybe it was a little telegraphed that was going to happen.
And I think it was a little too early for him. Because I mean,
yeah, it was. Well, I mean, he was world champ too at the time. Like he beat he beat John Cena in a tables match, one of the two.
Right.
Yeah. So it was definitely telegraphed that he was going someplace. He was going places. Royal Rumble 2013. John Cena, his second win. Oh man, John Cena, what a terrible year he had after losing to The Rock previously. He only won Money in the Bank and this Rumble, and he's still John Cena.
Failed cashing in.
Yeah, poor John Cena. Won't everybody cry for John Cena?
This can go to come on.
Yep. Okay, I like that. Yeah, it was so terribly telegraphed, especially when he won and then Rock beat Punk.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We see where Mania's headed. Womp womp. Speaking of, so this is definitely I would say, maybe when Del Rio won, you can see it's like the road to WrestleMania is pretty much finite right there. You know what I mean? Like there's no what could happen? Like nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Del Rio's the guy. Boom. Sheamus is the guy. Boom. John Cena is the guy. Dave Bautista is the guy again. This is the notorious BIJ. This is the notorious Royal Rumble where Rey Mysterio, of all people, lovable Rey Mysterio gets booed out the fucking building just for not being Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
This Royal Rumble does not work, and this winner absolutely does not work. Sorry, Dave, but
it's
trash. It was the wrong decision, 100%. Yes. Speaking of the wrong decision, 2015, Roman Reigns wins his first Royal Rumble. I say this is the wrong decision because this is definitely another situation of the Rumble just being a tool to try to get someone over.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't work because it's like, the end is Big Show and Kane beating up on Roman Reigns. How's Roman Reigns gonna stop him? The same shit you see with Hulk Hogan when the Twin Towers attack him. The same thing you see with Shawn Michaels when I think it was like Heel Diesel and Mabel were kind of beating him up. Mm-hmm. Like, it's the same shit. The Rock couldn't even save it, and that's why I picked this picture, because you see the Rock. You can't really see the Rock's face, but if you could see the Rock's face, he's like, okay, I guess this is not really who you want. WWE Universe. I think even if he won a year prior, because I think he was number 2 in that Rumble, right. Not number 2, but the second to last guy, would have probably been better on his first career.
Yeah.
At best, I would put this in Oh Come On.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree 100%.
Like, would I call it trash?
No, there's some trash coming
out. Okay. Hey, remember when Ric Flair won the vacated... Not the vacated. Hey, remember when Ric Flair won the WWF Championship?
It was vacated.
It was vacated, but I'm trying to make a point here. Remember when he won it in a Royal Rumble match? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be great if Triple H could do that too? Much like, hey, I could do what Shawn Michaels did, but better. Oh, that thing Ric Flair did, I could also do that too.
But
like, that's what he's doing.
He didn't even go in.
He came in at 30. Yeah.
He didn't even come in with the belt. He wasn't the champion, right?
No, Roman Reigns was the champion. Again, this is just a tool to get Roman Reigns over again. Stack the odds against him, brother.
This could have gone down as one of the better Royal Rumbles if Dean Ambrose won. Like we all thought he was going to. Because it came down to Triple H and Dean Ambrose.
Yep. You're right.
I would put, as much as of a Triple H fan as I am, I'd have to put it in It's Trash. I didn't like that win. I think it was a bad call.
Right.
Dean should have won.
Right.
And I really think if Dean won that could have just skyrocketed him.
100%. I agree.
You're gonna put this into Oh Come On, aren't you?
I would say that it's definitely in the lower half, 100%. Only because it is so obviously a tool to get to stack the odds against Roman. You know what I mean? But if we're looking at just the caliber of performer that Triple H is, if he was in the Royal Rumble, there is a good chance he would win it, and he did.
Yeah.
So that's only why I would put it in Oh Come On.
Okay.
Because it is the best man did win. It was a bad booking decision. It was a bad decision in general. It was bad creative. But he wasn't undeserving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was Del Rio or Sheamus or any of the other previous low tier Rumble winners we ranked, then I'd probably be like, it's trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Randy Orton's second win. Very surprising, because I don't think anybody ever thought that Randy Orton was going to win a second time at the Royal Rumble. At the time, I think he's like tag champs with Luke Harper or Bray Wyatt. Like, they were just palling around over there on SmackDown. Very odd. And he just wins. Like, okay, cool. I think I'd probably put it in, maybe It's Fine, or even I'd drink to that because it is surprising. And it's Randy Orton, and this Randy Orton, he's in a good place.
Yeah.
I don't think it was bad, and I don't think it was superb. It's definitely one of these two. What are your thoughts, Tommy?
I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely on par with his first one, I should say. And then, Rude Nation, we come to 2018. Now, 2018, we have dual Royal Rumbles going forward. We have a
Yes.
men's and a women's, and these are the order of which they happened in real life.
Right.
So in 2018, the first Royal Rumble that we saw was the men's Royal Rumble, won by Shinsuke Nakamura. I like that he won
Yes.
because it was a fresh face, exactly,
Yep.
with some star power behind it via NXT, obviously via global other wrestling promotions, but via NXT, and this was their chance to make a star. This was their way of making a star. Did they execute upon it? They did not, but still good. I haven't seen Shinsuke in a minute. Damn.
He's been over at Japan.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he did that thing with Muda.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still a good win.
But I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Why? What were you thinking?
I was thinking it's fine, but no, you know what? I do like it though.
Yeah.
I do like it. Asuka winning the first women's Royal Rumble, I really like.
Such good shit.
Yes. At this point, she is still undefeated.
Yep.
Through NXT and everything she did in the main roster.
Yeah.
And we won't continue the line of that conversation anymore. Yeah. But yeah, she definitely was the best pick for that Royal Rumble. The next year, 2019.
Again, I would say such good shit.
100%. The man storyline was such an organic movement. If Daniel Bryan won this Royal Rumble, that would have been such good shit.
Yeah.
This is what they did. This was their way of recovering goodwill by having Becky Lynch in a hell of a storyline, a hell of a character evolution right there, and winning, getting into the Royal Rumble and then winning the Royal Rumble.
Yep.
Great shit. Good shit. Such good shit. Seth Rollins winning later in the night, I liked, because again, he's definitely a main event caliber superstar.
Yeah.
What do you think?
But I'll drink to that.
Okay, yep, I'm thinking the same thing. I wasn't like, it was a fine, like, these winners are like, like, I like that. I'll drink to that. Basically, that right there. This year's Rumble is gonna be divisive. 2020 was the last time the Russell F-Boys got together to watch a Royal Rumble. We recorded the men's Royal Rumble as a Russell special that year. A lot of fun. But before we get to that point, the women's Royal Rumble, won by Charlotte Flair.
Oh, come on.
Can I bump you to what were they thinking?
No. No.
Okay, so talk to me, Tom.
You're lucky it's not going to trash.
You have to look at the caliber of athlete, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you gotta look at the reason, too. Sorry. The fact that they...
Where'd you say?
Huh?
Where'd you say?
Come
on.
Okay. Just because of her name.
Right.
They just want to keep throwing belts and handing her everything.
Right.
I don't think she's that good. I think out of the wrestling four horsewomen, she's the weakest. I really do.
Okay.
I think Sasha's 100 times better technical wrestler. Becky can go the distance.
Right.
And Bayley is a shit ton more entertaining than she is.
Right.
Okay. That was the highest I was giving you.
Okay. I respect that. The men's Rumble, though, very entertaining Rumble. It was almost like two Rumbles at once.
Yeah.
Because it's the Brock Lesnar effect in the first half and Edge's return in the second half. Yeah. What are we saying? Such good shit for Drew.
Oh yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Fresh face. Very organic.
Just came back more like.
Not
just came back. But
he was with NXT. I don't think so.
This was his first Rumble back.
I don't think so. I think he wrestled in 2019. I think
I think he was down in NXT in 2019. I think he was NXT champion, and he fucked himself up.
It's nobody to know.
We'll look it up after.
Living in the age of mystery. But regardless, this was his time.
Yeah.
And that worked out.
Yeah.
2021. This is the Thunderdome era of the Royal Rumbles.
Yeah.
So, story has it, history has it, story has it, legend has it, that Vince was all ready to be like, all right, Charlotte, you're gonna win the next Rumble, and then somebody was like, hey,
No.
it's too soon to do double, like 2x winners. Also, shouldn't we be making new stars? And he's like, by God, you're right.
Was this Triple H having this
I had
discussion with
it
him?
might be.
It was
I
probably
hate to
Triple
say
H.
it. I hate to say it,
It's
but it
definitely
might be.
Let's face facts. The shit Triple H has been doing lately is really good.
Has been pretty good. But Bianca Belair winning the women's Royal Rumble, I really do like, and I don't think the foot has not left the gas pedal on her yet.
Yeah,
She had some hiccups with the whole Becky coming back, and
Yeah.
oh my God, she's getting squashed. But you know, she's still currently women's Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah, I am a big Bianca fan.
Yep.
I would have to say such good shit.
I like it. I like it. That is a new star in the making, and we now know. Again, we are just ranking them on their wins, but we know this now to be true that she's a main eventer through and through. Edge. This is his second year back, basically. Comes in at number 1. Wins the Royal Rumble. I think this is a good win. I would probably put I drink to that, maybe such good shit, because it's Edge and because he's having an incredible, he's not there every day, but when he's there, he puts the work in.
Even though he was number 1, I'll say I'll drink to that.
Because you do like that, yes, you do like that. I like that he
like
won.
That's
I
like
think
an underdog thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's
100%,
Edge,
and it's Edge,
still.
but yeah, and they set up for the greatest wrestling match of all time. Oh wait, no, that was the previous year. Whatever, it don't matter. What doesn't matter is the results of Royal Rumble 2022. I think we could group both of these together. Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar both made surprise entries in their Rumbles.
I think both it's fine.
Really? I'm surprised you make them that high. I would put even what were they thinking?
All right, fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I was trying to be diplomatic.
I'm even thinking this might be even lower.
I mean, for Ronda, yes. I'm not.
I'm willing. Listen, let's race to the bottom here.
No, let's put them both. You know what? Let's put them both to it's trash. Because neither of them needed that win.
You're right.
So it's trash.
Yep. Thought about it. Percolated. Yeah. They're both trash. Trashy. And now, spoiler alert. We have 2 new Royal Rumble winners in the form of Mr. Cody Rhodes and Ms. Rhea Ripley. Winning the men's and women's Royal Rumble respectively. Respectively. They won their matches.
Yeah.
Cody comes in at number 30. Oh, interesting. Breakdown of just, how they both come in. Cody comes in at number 30. Cody's been out since Hell in a Cell in 2022. Torn pectoral. This is his return. This is his return match. This is his roads to WrestleMania, if you will. It's an injury angle. Well, that's what they say. I didn't make that up.
Hate it.
Hate it. Trash. Done. Shut the laptop.
Twitch done. Never to be seen again.
Delete Twitch. Delete account. Rage quit the internet. Cody winning, I like because he's the man for the job. This was a pretty good Rumble though. Like it had Drew and Seth.
But we're not talking about the Rumble.
No, I know, but I'm just talking about the star power and star power. You have to put into. I'm just trying to say, is he the best man to win? And he has the momentum because of the injury and because of his motivation to win the WWE title, the one title that eluded the Rhodes family.
I'm gonna put with it's fine. The only reason is it was super predictable. We knew him coming back that he was gonna win.
Right. He was definitely one of 3. It was either gonna be Cody, Rock, or Sammy.
Yeah.
And those other 2 guys weren't in the Rumble at all.
That's the only reason I'm saying it's fine, because it was stupid predictable.
I like it. I'm okay with it. And then the final winner of the Royal Rumble, who came in the first,
Yeah,
number one,
I
baby,
already know where I'm putting
Rhea
this.
Ripley, mommy, winner of the Rude Nation Rocks the Rudies Step on Me Big Mommy Award, 2022, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I would definitely say such good shit.
Yeah,
She was definitely
number
my.
one. I was not expecting her to win. I really
She was
wasn't.
definitely like a front runner in my mind.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking she's crushing it. She's super popular as a
Yeah.
heel. She's super popular. She's over.
Yeah.
And you know, I think she's tough as shit, man. She's
Yeah.
strong. She can go. Obviously, she was the Iron Woman of the match. I think she even holds the record of longest Rumble and
Yeah.
obviously longest appearance because she was in first and left last. Meanwhile, fun fact for the men's, I think Gunther beats Ray's Iron Man record because he was in number one and he was the last eliminated. So, yeah, I think Ray held the longest bell to bell at that point. So, and he didn't even show up.
He's still
He's still
in my
looking for his
picks.
mask.
He could still show up.
Oh my god! So Rhea Ripley, I'm such good shit.
Yeah.
I imagine we'll put this in
Yeah.
there. Okay, cool. I can agree to that. So Tommy, let's just. You want to do the quick rundown of who we got?
All right.
No
so,
years, obviously, just who we
Yeah,
got.
thank you.
Yep.
So in such good shit, we got Brett and Lex Luger. We have Shawn Michaels
His first win.
barely winning.
Yep.
Austin's third win.
Yep.
Benoit's bell to bell win. Ray doing it for Eddie win. Undertaker doing it to face Shawn Michaels win.
And no, he went to face Batista.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They were the final two. Him
Oh,
and
I got confused. Okay.
right. In the same sense, honestly, with the whole Edge and Orton win, pretty similar. Like just kind of legends of their
Right.
era are like, oh, listen, guys, schooling you, boys.
John Cena's return.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Asuka winning the first Women's Royal Rumble. Awesome. Becky Lynch winning. Super organic. Flowed really nice. Drew McIntyre winning. Perfection done to a T. Bianca Belair still fucking just going and, carrying the women's division on Raw. Rhea Ripley going bell to bell.
Yep. Actually, give me a sec before you go into this. Anyone in the chat, Fillion, if you're still watching us, if you have a veto, like we do for the Rude Nation, if you got a veto, let us know. If you want to formulate that while we do the recap. Sorry, Tommy.
Oh, I can talk. No, I'm just busting balls. Ric Flair. Oh, we're up to. I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Ric Flair winning the World Heavyweight Championship.
WWF title.
Whatever. Coming at number 4.
3.
It's 5-2 in the morning. You're lucky I'm still here. Austin's first win.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock's only win. Brock Lesnar's first win. Batista's first win.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton's first win.
Mm-hmm.
Edge's first win.
Second. No, first. I'm sorry. Where did we put his first? Oh, we put his second in there. I'm sorry.
Randy Orton's second win.
Mm-hmm.
Nakamura. For some reason, that looked like Batista, like a really skinny Batista from here.
He's off the gas.
Yeah. Seth Rollins only win. Edge's second win.
Thank you.
Going to It's Fine. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, first Rumble winner. Hulk Hogan, whatever.
His first win.
Yeah. Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels. Second win. Austin's second win.
Mm-hmm.
Triple H's first win.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes only win.
Yep.
Going to What Were They Thinking? Big John Stubbs, they just don't know what the heck they're doing.
Yeah, that Rumble was almost like, oh, we got to do the Hogan Savage stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like, now what? Like,
Yeah.
Big John Stubbs, he's our guy.
Hulk Hogan, apparently him and Ahmed Johnson was supposed to go over to Iraq to
That is, we come up with the weirdest fiction.
to
Her,
help.
her last name is McCool.
Oh my God! Stop! I'm trying to stay on point.
Sorry.
But I'm dying with that.
Oh my God!
Undertaker McCool.
Yeah, Kane McCool, Uncle Kane McCool. Sorry, had to be there.
Sheamus's only win. Oh come on, Vince McMahon winning. Del Rio, John Cena's second win. Roman Reigns win. Triple H's second win. Charlotte's first win, only win. It's Trash's.
You thought you were gonna get a thank God out of that.
Is Batista.
Yep.
Ronda and Brock Lesnar.
Yep. And there you have it. That's the RudeBoyz rank up right now.
The only thing that I would change.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would move Charlotte down to It's Trash. That's the only thing that I would use my powers to be. But again, you can veto me.
Are you gonna veto my veto?
Huh?
Are you gonna veto my veto? Can we veto each other?
Look, we can leave it. Oh come on! I just think I think it was a garbage move, but that's just me. It's okay.
You gotta realize that she is popular and stuff like that. You might just not like.
She's
okay.
not even good.
All right. Well, that's one man's opinion.
Yeah. Fine.
All right. I think our rank up is perfect.
Fine.
It's fine. Our rank up fits here.
Yeah.
No, I like it. And right now it doesn't seem like anybody's
No.
in the chat with a veto right now. So this stands right here, everybody. The Royal Rumble winners, ranked up rudely. Thank you everybody for joining us. We'll catch you later next time on twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469. And if you missed this on our YouTube,
We have YouTube?
yes,
Cool.
youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. You can check it out there. Or the audio format of this podcast, which will come out on Tuesday, Rude Day, rudeboyz.podbean.com. Thanks for joining us, and I am ending let's get out of here. Oh my God. We are ending the stream. Oh my God. Oh, right now. Goodbye.